On the weekend of the 23rd of January, the Royal Society for the Protection of Birds, better known as the RSPB, had their annual Big Garden Birdwatch, the world's largest annual garden wildlife survey. Volunteer participants spend 1 hour counting the different birds that land in their garden or local park and report their findings to the RSPB in order to help monitor bird populations in the UK.
It's sort of the biggest wildlife survey in the country, so it's very important that people get involved because it helps the RSPB work out what birds are struggling and what birds are doing well. Even though the house sparrow is normally the number one bird that people see in their garden, they are on the red list, so they are struggling.
According to a 2024 government report, the population of wild birds in the UK has declined by a fifth since 1970.
Unfortunately, many of our birds are in decline and there's a lot at risk. I mean, we've got some species such as turtle dove, which is 99% decline since the mid-1990s. In a very relatively short period of time, they're disappearing, and there are lots of species like that. So what we are very intent on doing is gathering data, gathering research, making sure that we understand what the drivers are of those changes and how we can maybe then assist other organisations and governments in order to be able to kind of turn those around a little bit. But there are some birds doing okay, but unfortunately, the big picture is one of kind of pretty prolonged and continual decline.
One of the biggest concerns for bird conservation efforts is trying to get people more involved and caring about the wildlife in their local area.
In an ever busy world where we're kind of challenged and we're kind of busy and there's so many things coming at us and news isn't always great and stuff, actually finding space and time in nature is really, really valuable. I mean, it's good for us as individuals, for well-being. There's lots of research has been done to that, but if you can encourage other people just to switch off for a minute and get out into nature and enjoy the sound of a bird singing or the sight of a bee flying or whatever it may be, we really need to engage with nature more because it's good not only for the planet, but it's going to be much better for us as individuals as well.
So next time you're sat in your garden or strolling through your neighbourhood park, try and see if you can spot a couple of our feathered friends. Saskia Lonergan, South West Londoner.